Welcome back to Nerd Wars, and you guessed it, Sweet Baby Ink Detected has had a new game added to the list. Who did we get this time? Well, Space Tow Truck. Sup guys, there's a new game in the list. It's called Space Tow Truck, and I've discovered about this one because of a follower, so thanks to him. So Sweet Baby Ink's been locked down for a while, but apparently this guy still is able to see it. Help a stranded astronaut get back on his feet in this educational, recreational, lunar, explorational, physics-based puzzle game. We're stoked to have lent a hand with writing and narrative design for this lovely little game. When you see it, it's like there's writing and narrative design in it. Also, wait, Sweet Baby Ink does writing and narrative design? I thought they just turned everything woke. Turns out, I know, this sounds crazy. Sweet Baby Ink does do things other than just super wokeify everything. We do have an example of that coming up soon though. So what sent me down the rabbit hole of figuring out exactly what Sweet Baby Ink does do was this Kotaku article, thanks to Alyssa Mercante. Sweet Baby Ink doesn't do what some gamers think it does. So turns out they do some other stuff. They didn't do as much stuff as we thought on certain games. So I'm like, I need to know exactly what they are up to. So sometimes they do actually write. Sometimes they come in to take an already woke character and make them more authentic. They do seem to have some input on doing some race swapping itself, but the evidence is a little weak on some of the things we assumed. And it's like, are they with a little tiny indie game like this one, or are they with a big studio? Did they get in early on the process, or did they get in late on the process? So with this one, it seems like the Space Tow Truck, we've got where they actually did some writing stuff. I know. But if you listen to Kim Belair, she does actually know some stuff about writing things. Honestly, if a lot of these women weren't woke AF, then I'd really like them. A lot of them have done some really cool things. I'm a little jealous of Kim Belair, to be honest, what she's managed to accomplish. But woke mind virus.
For a modern gaming audience.
Turns out we actually like cool gamer girls when they're not telling us we're evil for being white men.
Everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and you have to point it all out.
No, one company isn't forcing diversity in all your favorite video games because it turns out the studios, the developers, the publishers, they're the ones who want all the woke stuff in it, and then they hire Sweet Baby Ink to come make it more authentic or to wokeify it. And it seems like they want to get in there early and wokeify stuff. And a lot of the things they say, that's how they talk, but that's not always necessarily the case, especially with the bigger AAAs. A lot of times they just come in at the end to get that little woke check mark. All right, we won't send our Twitter mobs after you. They call that risk assessment. And the new risk assessment, are you associated with Sweet Baby Ink? So obviously not interested in any brigading, is that the word? No, piling on. So Space Tow Truck, it's made by just some like physics teacher. I don't even know how it has story in it. Tiny little game, 11 reviews, came out in 2021. From what I watched, it's just a physics puzzle game. And it's like, well then why would this guy hire Sweet Baby Ink? Montreal, Quebec, that's why. All these crazy ass Canadians. So for researching for my Gamergate 2 documentary, I've had to do a lot of looking at about pages and Twitter pages. And well, there are actually some of these developers that aren't super crazy woke who are related to Sweet Baby Ink or to Weird Ghost. They do actually interact with some somewhat normal people who at least don't put all their craziness out there. It's the ones where you go to their Twitter and or their about page, they're calling themselves settlers. When you go to the game's Twitter page and they're actually talking about the game, that's a good sign. So, do we need to go crazy after this guy? Probably not. Should it still be on the list? Yes. But this next one, okay. This game's in my list, by the way, so this was a month ago on Sweet Baby Ink. We are saddened to learn that Shadow Gambit, the Cursed Crew, is Mimi's last game. We're incredibly proud to have helped bring this final voyage to shore by collaborating on the game's protagonist, Afia, who you will see is a black woman. Our collaboration helped make the world of Cursed Caribbean feel more inclusive and representative. So did they force the black women on them? That's the question. In a lot of cases, I'm not sure they do the forcing. So let's look at this. Very happy to see that players have resonated with the game, as evidenced by its incredible reception. With like the 40K argument, they keep saying stuff about joy and how having women in Warhammer brings joy to underrepresented groups. Kimball Lair does the exact same nonsense with this. It's like some trans joy stuff. It's weird. It's this nebulous joy outside of them. These people are not mentally well. So did Sweet Baby do the race swapping on here? They may have just done some authenticity. It's hard to tell. But me, well, they probably won't be hiring Sweet Baby Inc. again. Because that's their last game. They've been going from 2008. Sweet Baby Inc. helps them with the game. That's our final game. Is it Sweet Baby Inc.'s fault? Probably a little. Whose fault is it the most? These developers for hiring these idiots. The About Us, no crazy wokeness. They seem to be, oh, we are worker oriented and we want to fix the gaming industry, which is, noble enough. That's what like the Weird Ghost and Sweet Baby Inc. and stuff's all about. But that doesn't mean it always works. Is it Sweet Baby Inc.'s fault? Or is it a pirate game, so I'm going to call it the curse of Sweet Baby Inc.? Yes, absolutely. So what are your thoughts? Are Sweet Baby Inc. to blame for everything? Are they more of a symptom? Do you want more strong black women main characters? Let me know down in the comments. If you haven't seen it, first part of my documentary, Gamergate 2, a documentary, has been released. Check it out. Thanks for watching, and please follow the algorithm on your way out and support the channel by becoming a YouTube member.